This short made me $755, and this one made me $492. Both took me just a few minutes to create and are within the viral commentary niche. You've 100% seen these types of shorts before, just an AI narration over a viral clip. And in this video, I'm going to be walking you through exactly how to create this type of content step by step. And step one is clip sourcing. You need to find viral-worthy clips to narrate over. The clip should ideally possess the following three things. Viral proof. It has millions of views already. Story progression. We want to tell a story here, so the clip should already have a clear beginning, middle, and ending with a climax. And it should be emotionally triggering. It should make the viewer feel some sort of emotion, whether it's heartwarming, funny, inspiring, shocking, or something else. If the original clip can check off all three boxes, well then you have yourself a viral-worthy clip. You can find these clips on social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, X, or Reddit. On these platforms, you can tailor the feed to show you these clips by simply engaging with viral-worthy clips when they show up on your feed. If you just keep liking these clips and watching them and scrolling away from irrelevant clips, eventually your entire feed is going to be full of viral clips that you can potentially narrate over. So most channels in the commentary niche will rely on fair use. They transform the content through narration and editing. However, the safest way to go about this is to DM the original creator and ask them for permission. That is the least risky way to go about this and the most morally correct way. And another option is to use an AI video generator like Sora to generate the clips for you. You can create super realistic looking viral clips that you have complete control over. And the best part is you won't have to face any copyright issues because the clips are AI generated. There have been tons of new channels blowing up doing it this way. So you have multiple options when it comes to clip sourcing. Obviously, the only methods I can really recommend is to get permission from the original creator or to use AI to generate the footage. Step two is script writing. Commentary is absolutely crucial to this type of content. It's how you make the content transformative and monetizable. As YouTube's guidelines clearly state that edited footage from other creators where you add a storyline and commentary is allowed to monetize. And here's exactly how you go about that. First, you want to find successful competitor channels that are currently going viral within the commentary niche. Just simply scrolling through the shorts feed will work, as this is one of the most popular types of content on YouTube Shorts. You literally can't miss it. You'll easily find successful channels doing it that way, or you can do what I do, which is to use an AI tool called Algrow. So with the viral videos feature, we can find viral content from any channel using the advanced filters up here. So let's find videos that have gotten at least 1 million views from channels with, let's say, 0 to 300,000 subscribers. And let's only find shorts that were posted either this week or 1 week ago, and let's apply those filters. And now I'm going to scroll through and look for channels that are in the commentary niche. Here's one right here with 10.6 million views from 2 days ago on a channel with 100,000 subscribers. So let's definitely check out this channel, and we can see that they're actually going viral on most of the shorts that they post. In the last 30 days, they have gained 184 million views with tens of millions in the last few days. So this is a valid competitor channel right here, and we know that they're currently doing well, but let's find some more. And I was also able to find this commentary channel, which is getting 250 million views a month. An even better example right here. You can access the tool down below if you're interested, but after you have a few competitor channels, you want to extract their most viral transcripts. You can use a free tool like youtube-to-transcript.com to transcribe shorts one by one, but for each channel, you want to create a list of at least 20 of their most viral transcripts. And you want to do this for at least 5 channels. The more data you can get, the better, because we're going to be giving it to AI to analyze. But the quickest and most effective way to go about this is to use Algrow. So if you come over here under creation tools and click YouTube scraper, paste in the channel URL right here, select the number of videos that you want to transcribe, let's do 20, and click this arrow icon right here. And this is going to give us the transcripts of their 20 most viral recent shorts. And here we go, we have all of them, and then we can click export transcripts. So instead of transcribing 100 shorts one by one, which will take forever, you can do it in just a few minutes using this tool. And also, it is worth noting that Algrow also has Sora built in. So if you want to use Sora to generate the source clips, that's an option with this tool as well. And now the best AI chatbot to use for script writing when it comes to this type of content is Google AI Studio, because it can actually watch the clips that you give it. So you can upload all of your transcripts and then paste in the prompt, which I've left linked down below. There's 2 prompts we're going to be using. Both are in the description, and you can click run prompt. And here we go. It's analyze the transcripts, so that way it can replicate that writing style. So now we're going to upload our clip right here, click open, and we're going to paste in the second prompt. And now it should give us 5 different viral options that we can choose from. And if we don't like them, we can also give it more feedback as well. And here we go. We have 5 viral options, and I'm going to use option 1. The third step is AI voiceover generation. Most commonly used for this is 11 Labs, but Algrow actually gives you unlimited 11 Labs credits as part of your subscription. So to save money and to generate unlimited AI voiceovers without any added cost, I highly recommend using Algrow. This tool pretty much has everything. So under creation tools, we can click voice generation. And as you can see down here, there are unlimited credits remaining. So we can copy and paste in our script. And now we can either choose one of the voices that they have built in, or we can actually use a custom voice ID from 11 Labs. So here on 11 Labs, this voice right here is pretty popular for the commentary niche. So if we come and click these 3 dots and then copy voice ID, we can paste it into Algrow right here. And we can even save this voice as well, so that way we can use it in the future. We can adjust the speed, stability, similarity, and style exaggeration just like on 11 Labs. The main one you really want to focus on, I would say, is the speed. Let's bring it up to roughly 1.7 and click generate speech, and we can see what we get. And when it's done, we can click history up here, and here's our voiceover.
This instructor made one huge mistake during training.
And then we can click download. Step 4 is to edit the video using any editor of your choice. For the sake of this tutorial, we're going to be using CapCut. So we're going to firstly drag in our voiceover, and if there's any blank spaces that are too long, we want to cut those out. We don't want any blank space where the viewer is going to scroll away. We want the voiceover to have a very good pace to it. And this voiceover is pretty good. There's really only one big blank space, and that's right here. So I can click C on the keyboard to cut it out and click Q right here, and now it is just a little bit faster. So you could do that for every single blank space that there might be within your voiceover. And now we can drag in our footage. And now what we want to do is we just want to match what is happening within the video to the commentary, so that way it is perfectly matched. And I'll get back to you in just a second. Alright, so I simply just cut the footage to match exactly what is happening in the commentary. For certain clips, I increased the scale so that way it was a bit more zoomed in. And I cut from different pieces of the video to tell the story. And after you do this part, you can come up here to text and click auto captions. And come down here and click generate. Now, obviously, the default captions don't really look that good, so you want to customize it. But CapCut does have some built-in templates right here that you can choose from. Or you can come up here to animation. This is what I would typically do. I'd come here to captions and click bounce out. I like this because it makes it just one word at a time. I personally think that looks best. And I can come back here to text, basic, and then I'm just going to customize the font style exactly how I like it. I typically like to choose this preset right here. And then for font, one of my favorite fonts is Comica Access. We can make the font just a little bit bigger. We can also drag it to be a little bit higher. We want it to kind of be on the bottom third of the screen. We can increase the thickness of the stroke, maybe add a little bit of a shadow. And I think this is pretty good. Maybe I'd make the caption slightly smaller, but let's just see what we've got.
This instructor made one huge mistake during training. He was showing his soldiers.
So the narration matches exactly what is happening within the footage.
He get it off his hands. He started to panic a little bit, and then he looked up and realized he had used the permanent kind on everyone.
And then this is the perfect ending. We can see this guy start to bug out slightly and realize that the paint is not coming off. We could even zoom in on him and add a sound effect. And oftentimes it's really good to hook people in to use a circle or an arrow at the beginning, some sort of icon. So if we come up here to stickers and then let's search for arrow, we can drag an arrow into our timeline right here at the beginning. And since it's saying this instructor and we want to point out the instructor, we can have it pointing at him. So I can make it a little bit smaller and let's have it start right here. We're going to do some keyframe animation. So if we go to the very beginning in the timeline and we click this icon right here, we can move a few frames ahead. Let's drag it a little bit down and we're going to have it so it circles around him just slightly. This is a very popular way of editing on shorts. Let's see how this looks so far. I think we can make it so it goes a little bit slower. So we can move the keyframe a few frames ahead. And then let's come over here and change the rotation. And let's end it right here. All right, let's see how this looks.
This instructor.
And I honestly think that's a little bit slow. So let's adjust the pacing. We're going to change up the rotation a little bit.
This instructor.
I think we could do a little bit faster.
This instructor.
And then let's put it over here. Let's make it way shorter. We can come up here to animation out and make it so so it fades out. But let's make it so the fade out is very quick. Let's make it so it's just like 0.1 second.
Instructor made.
There we go. And for the beginning, this is what we've got.
This instructor made one huge mistake.
You might not be able to hear it perfectly, but we could go in, we could go add more effects, sound effects. We could add filters as well. Let's add the 4K filter just so it looks slightly higher quality. And obviously we don't want it to be that intense because it changes a lot. But if we just have that filter there slightly, we could also go to adjustments. If we wanted to, we can increase the sharpness, but there's all different types of things that we could adjust within the editing to make it as transformative as possible and as viral worthy as possible. But now we have a viral worthy short with a good hook and good story with beginning, middle, and end. It's emotionally triggering because it's shocking. At the end, at the climax, you learn that the paint is permanent. And that is exactly how to create viral commentary shorts with AI. This is and will likely remain one of the most popular types of content on YouTube Shorts. Viewers consume this content like crazy. Check out my beginner shorts blueprint down below. Leave any video suggestions in the comments. Drop a like and sub, and I'll see you later.